Gazer in the building. So listen, I just dropped a video yesterday, and in the video I told you, in the video I said, when is the last time you sat in a dark room by yourself? But I didn't really get into detail, and I want to just speak on the experience that I had. This is just my experience. I know niggas ain't experiencing what I'm experiencing. Most people just be reading books and watching a whole bunch of videos. Man, this fucking trauma that I experienced has took me so deep further than what I have ever been when it comes to like learning and knowledge. Because I'm just completely tapped into the unknown now. I don't give a fuck about none of this physical shit, bro. It comes a point in time, enough is enough. And so let me tell y'all this. When is the last time you sat in a dark room by yourself for more than an hour or two and just sat with yourself? With your eyes open. Pitch dark. Darkness, you can't see nothing. The only way you're able to see anything is if your third eye activate, right? When is the last time? When have you ever sat in a dark room by yourself and just watched? Just sat with yourself, talk to yourself. Apologize to yourself for being hard on yourself. Just thanking yourself for all the shit you've been through in life and overcame. Just having a deep ass talk with yourself and the spirits within you. One thing you will notice when you're in a dark room for a very long time, for like an hour or two, you start to see the real world. That darkness turns to light. And you start to realize these energies, parasites, all type of beings that have been around you this entire time. But none of this is spooky. That's just another realm that's been around you, you just wasn't aware of. Now, if you a very bad person, you can't look at yourself in the mirror for too long. Like, you like hate yourself kind of. Put those filters all on your body and your body edited. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you kind of look at stuff that you need to work on. You like not at acceptance with yourself at all. You've been hijacked for so long, you don't even know. You've been getting used for so long for these low-level parasite astro entities or whatever, interdimensional beings, whatever you want to call them. You have no clue what's using you. You have no clue what's feeding off of you. Just like you eat chicken and eat all this shit in this matrix, shit feeds off your emotion. That's the only way that they can survive. They feed off your emotions. They feed off your fears. It's the only way they can survive. These interdimensional parasites that's around you right now. Let me tell y'all what happened with me, though. Let's get off that bullshit. One of the things that happened with me, I was in the room I'm in now, this dark-ass room. Look. You see this shit? It's simple. So look. I was in a dark room, and at the time, I was like so desperate for answers because I just wanted to just tap in with my bro, you know, and I just wanted to just be there for him and be able to be there during all the, because, you know, like my perception of life after death, when it's a tragic death, most of the time the person don't even know they passed away. And for the most part, when they do realize it, they be stuck in an ultimate loop of just tragic pain and regret, etc. And this is true. But one of the things y'all have to understand, if you have a person that's still alive, that's connected with the spiritual realm, that's been putting in the altar work, that's been doing the ancestor money, that's been doing a lot of shit that we don't really talk about, a lot of shit that they took away from us and demonized. If you have a person that's still connected with that realm, they can help you instantly. When I was in this dark room, when I was in here for like an hour or two. I'm telling you, I was just trying to get deep into a meditative state. I had my eyes closed at first. And I started hearing shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like the norm. Once your frequency start rising, you start hearing shit on another frequency. It's just like if you changing a radio station to a new station. You going higher in frequency. That's it. It became very spooky with me. It's like I was doing shadow work. I'm like, what the fuck? So I opened my eyes and I realized I started seeing energy. I'm not gonna talk too deep. Energy. And I realized this energy, it wasn't bad. The energy was coming from me. And I started questioning myself. I started like, what the fuck, am I dreaming? Because remember, it came to a point I didn't even know if my eyes was open or closed. I just started seeing shit. When I closed them, like when I felt like I was closing them, I still seen shit. It was all coming from my pineal gland, right? So I was in like this deep meditative state. The fear went away. I did have fear at first. It went away. But my intent was deadly. Like I had the fire and the intent in my imagination. I wanted to connect with my brother. So literally, I say probably like after a good 15 minutes of just like kind of being a little bothered, I started to close. Like it came to a point I didn't know if my eyes was open or closed. So I started doing like this. You know how you look up, close your eyes and look up, kind of like, you know what I'm talking about, like you trying to look at your pineal gland. I just kept doing that. I kept doing it. I kept doing it in this deep meditative state. If you try to do it right now, it kind of like hurt. It's like your eye muscles hurt. But when you in darkness and you do it, bro, listen, I don't know if I like fell asleep or dreamed. I just know I had like a vision or experience. I completely left the darkness like I was somewhere else. I remember getting chased by a fucking tall ass, she wasn't tall, it was like an athletic ass woman. I swear to God, this shit's so random. But I didn't have no legs or like a body, like. And then I remember having conversations, and it was basically just me using like my imagination. Like if any fear creeped in, I feel like it would have pulled me back to like here. I was so like, I just wanted to connect with my brother, bro. Like I just wanted to just be there. I felt the pull. I felt the energy. I felt not only him, but my ancestors needed me. And so after that shit, it's like my vision changed and I ended up around, I can't really explain it. I'm gonna talk about it in other videos, but I came around entities and I was asking them all type of questions. And I wasn't talking, it was just telepathically. They was giving me the answers without me even asking it. It's kind of like I already asked it without me even knowing I asked it. These beings y'all call, and all these fucking names y'all gave these beings, bro. These beings don't give a fuck about us. I'm telling y'all, if you don't have the knowledge or the energy, they don't care about you. They don't care. Like none of these motherfuckers we be worship don't care about us. Like literally, because they know it's on us to literally get the fucking information and get the knowledge. We don't supposed to be here getting followers and all this weird shit. We supposed to be tapping in with the unknown, because the unknown is all that matters. Y'all, Nick, I'm using Wi-Fi right now talking to your ass. That's the unknown energy technology that's all around you. You also got all of this other shit, just like the unknown energy. You have unknown interdimensional beings that operate on that field that's around you. They run that shit. You get what I'm saying? And the only way you can connect with them, I think, is literally by traveling within, astro traveling. You have to go deep inside yourself. It's a light that spark with your pineal gland inside yourself. Like, you got to understand me when I'm saying this is just my experience. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people had experiences as well, but this was just my experience that I experienced in the darkness. And it gets deeper than that. This is just my first experience. I've been doing this shit every day now. Not every day, but sometimes they don't be happening. Like sometimes I just be in a deep ass meditative state. I'll fuck around and fall asleep or something without knowing. My first experience, I never fell asleep. I was still aware, like, of everything. I just left. I had visions. It's like, I don't want to call it a dream because it wasn't a dream. It was like a vision flashing through visions. It's like I was trying to communicate with something bigger than myself. And after a while, I was not able to directly connect with my brother, but I had a direct energy connection with my brother, if that makes sense. I wasn't able to connect like some physical shit, bro. Like, you have to understand, a lot of us had a lot of past lives, and you wasn't just this fucking person that you see in this past life. Like, you don't know who the fuck your ancestors is. You have to go based off energy. A lot of your ancestors don't just operate in this realm with a human body. They kept their fucking past lives. They know how to like literally live. Like, you have higher advanced humans, bro, but they don't operate in a 3D plane, bro. The new earth been here. And when I say high advanced humans, most of them motherfuckers don't look like humans. Some of them might have 7 fucking fingers on one hand. You can pick and choose what body you want when you keep the knowledge. Imagine if you was able to keep all the knowledge from just 5 of your past lives. Imagine if you could remember 5 of your past lives, your recent ones. In your next one, you remember the memories you have now, you would be like a god to these people. You just got the technology. The real technology is your imagination. I'm going to get deeper. I'm going to get in deeper with that. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is this. The key to travel within yourself is literally turning that dark into light. Like, I got to talk to y'all about so much other experiences that I experienced with this shit. But I'm just telling y'all, bro, this is a beautiful thing right now. And I'm really getting the answers that I need. And I'm telling you, a lot of shit is tracing back to like technology. It ain't like no devil or gods or like some shit like all these books that these fucking men wrote. It ain't none of that, bro. It's literally motherfuckers living in different planes, in interdimensional planes, just like we living here. These motherfuckers just, like I said, what you would think is a god is just a person or a being or your ancestor that remember their past lives. They don't have to be a human. They can come here and use other bodies. They don't even, bro, listen, they can literally hop in and out of bodies at will. When they die, come back, they don't have to start off as a baby. They remember the knowledge. They have the technology, bro. Like, dude, a lot of y'all don't understand. I know when y'all think of technology, y'all just be thinking like, oh, AI, Wi-Fi, and all this shit. No, bro. Like, nigga, these niggas had the technology to remember their past lives like this. They got the technology to heal anything, to travel, astral travel at will, tap into meditation states, deep meditation states at will, type into psychedelic states, DMT states at will without smoking and doing the shit that these humans be doing. They can do all this shit at will. They here. Motherfuckers that come here, they have a body. Most of them would choose a fucking body that's in. These motherfuckers choose like people that's paralyzed or like they come down here with a purpose of just simply astral traveling and living in that plane. They don't even use their physical. And they would rather choose a body that's stationary and just chilling like a handicap. I'm not making this up, bro. This is all the downloads I'm getting by talking to these people. Or should I say, our ancestors. But I'm going to keep y'all in touch, man.